Brit. So okay. So like this. So if a young woman, all these black women be talking about generational curses, and they're the same woman that they grew up with that single mother. They grew up with that struggling single mother. They never met their dad. They really don't know their dad. But they go into the real world and do the exact same thing, Britt. So please make that make sense for me. So
Say what?
you saw your mom struggle. You saw your mom struggle. You don't have not one full-blooded sibling. You seen what she went through to try to take care of you and your brother, or you and your two siblings, however many of them it was. And then when you grow up, you go outside and do the exact same thing that your mother did and put yourself in the exact same position as your mother. Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's trauma. You know, like they need to go to therapy. They need to go to therapy before they do anything else. Like they need to go to therapy. They need to heal their wounds. They need to be honest with themselves so they can make better choices for themselves because we are creatures of familiarity. You know, if we see something that is familiar to us, even if it's bad, we will gravitate toward it. So you really have to do a lot of different soul searching and healing, an entire process. And it's unfortunate there are so many people in our culture that are going through that, you know? Like it's unfortunate, but it's a real problem that we have and we really need to stop like brushing over it and acting like someone's stupid or someone you should be smarter than that when you're really functioning from trauma and like literally a mental illness.
So Rick, why are black women arguing against like marry before you carry? When they hear men say marry before you carry, there's a group of women that are like, well, he shouldn't be having unprotected sex with her in the first place, or if he does have a baby with her, he just needs to man up and take care of his responsibility. Like they're just totally like skipping over like why as a woman, why are you having a baby for a man that has not made any long-term commitment with you, that's not even in a relationship with you? Like I'm not a woman, so I'm trying to understand like why are you even doing that in the first place?
There are cultures of Muslim men who don't date unless they're dating with the intent to marry a woman. So I think that women are in their right to feel as if someone can't say that to them who is actively participating in impregnating women they don't intend to marry. If you're participating in it, shut up. But if you're a Muslim man who doesn't date or have sex with anybody unless you intend to marry them, then maybe you can say that. Maybe you can be on your high horse. But men who are out here raw dogging, no, they can't be on their high horse telling anybody anything.
But Britt, as a black woman, what does she value? What's important to her? Like I think any black woman that like really values her womb, that really values family, that really values relationships, you're not going to be out here in this position, and you're not going to be encouraging other women that are in this position. You're not just going to be like totally deflecting accountability and responsibility from them. You're not going to just be pointing the finger at the man or the multiple men. You're going to
Right.
tell them like, yo, like, yeah, he may have did what he did, and he does have some accountability in this, but again, you had more to lose, and you put yourself in this situation. Ladarius didn't put you in this situation. And then it's one thing to knock your head one time, make a mistake one time, but when you do something two, three, 4, or 5 times, you're not making a mistake anymore, Britt. You are making a choice. You are
Right.
making a decision at that point. So what is going on in those women's heads? You never been
Again, I
engaged
think there I
before.
think there's a mental illness there. But to be honest, why do we keep saying that women have more to lose? That's just showing that men don't value legacy. And that's also a mental illness problem for a man to not care about his legacy and his seeds and where they're planted. That's a mental illness. Is it not? Planting
Britt,
seeds anywhere.
Britt. you're trying to come up with reasons. I don't know. It's giving excuses. Like you're trying to
No,
come up with ways to cop
it's not.
out for them.
No, it
I'm
goes
what
both
I'm saying.
ways.
I'm not trying to see them in this position to start off with. Let's
I agree.
instead of trying to do damage control, how about we just prevent it? How about we just prevent it from happening in the first place?
I agree. That's why I think the vetting with the family and the dowries and all that, I like that. I think that makes sense. I think we need that. I think we need to super protect. I think we need to have it where our black girls, we're not even taking a picture with you guys. You can't even take a picture with us, let alone be in a room alone.
So are the older women commu-
Like
are the
Bridgerton, exactly. Just like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all like it? Let's do it. Let's be like Bridgerton. You can't even see me without my big brother. You gotta talk to him first. You can't even be in the room with me. So we don't make these mistakes, you know? So we're accountable.
are there
And
are there
who y'all gonna be pumping on? Nobody, your hand. It's fine.
if that's what needs to happen, if that's what needs to happen, so she doesn't get pregnant by Ladarius and all these other people and be out here down bad, then I'll be a okay with that.
I love it. We agree. I love it. I love it.